Greetings and welcome to the next episode of the Moneymaking Strategy Series. This is a key. No, it's not a key to the vault, which is also available to our coaching members, but a key to building a business that you will be proud of, that will give you freedom. And ultimately, it's about building your team. I recently had the incredible opportunity to interview Mr. Tim Gaspar, who wrote a book called The Biggest Leap on the Unstoppable Profit podcast, which, by the way, there should be a link to our podcast somewhere around here. It's unstoppableprofitpodcast.com, where every week we bring you game-changing strategies. Anyway, Tim was also talking about how he built an agency that sold for over $30 million, 55 team members, in just 15 years after being bankrupt at age 20. The key: he built the team, and he shared the same philosophy that I've learned from other people. Like one of my clients, 0 to 24 years, 0 to $1.3 billion revenue company. And I also learned it in my M&A studies years ago, that we're only as good as our weakest link. And when you're recruiting new team members, or you have team members on your team, you can only be satisfied with A players. A players only. That's it. And if for some reason they sneak through in the hiring and recruiting, interviewing, and hiring process, you've got to be dutiful and execute on moving them on, because you have a duty and responsibility to protect your team and protect your culture. A players only. Why? Because that's what creates your culture. You're only as good as your weakest link. You know, Reed Hastings. I don't know if you've heard of Netflix. Many of you probably have. You probably watch shows and movies on Netflix. You know, there was a time when they were just starting out, and Blockbuster was in the game as well. Blockbuster's no longer around. Netflix is. And Reed Hastings said in his book, No Rules Rules, which, by the way, I've gone through that book. Great read. Okay. He said, hiring only A players gives you talent density. What does that provide you, and why is that important? Because it gives you the ability to flourish and to grow. I could go on and on for much longer than we have time here about our incredible UPP team on the recent event, which was our 6-hour quarterly session. Because of the talent density, all we invested time on was to work on the business and how we're going to grow, how we're going to impact more people's lives personally and professionally. That's what we get to focus on, not these other nuances, because we're full of A players. And that's all we want for you. If you need to collaborate, you have questions on how you can get help in only recruiting, interviewing, and hiring A players, maybe it's a good idea. Let's get together for an agency growth session. There's a link somewhere around this video for an agency growth session. I would love to collaborate with you on how you can get that installed in your agency business. But you're only as good as your weakest link, and only A players can, that's all you can be satisfied with. Can't be satisfied with anything less. You need to recruit, interview, and hire the best, not the best available. I hope this Money-Making Strategy Series has helped you. And if it's helped you, share it with somebody else. Pay it forward. Just share this link with somebody else to help them too. Another agent, another business owner, whatever it is. And what was your one big takeaway from this session? Share it in the comments below. I look forward to reading your comments, and I will see you on the next Money-Making Strategy Series. Remember, only the best, not the best available. A players only. You're only as good as your weakest link. I will see you at the top.
Hi, my name is Bob Klinger with Klinger Insurance Group. We're located out of Germantown, Maryland, and I'm here at the UPP boot camp. And I just want to say a shout out to Mike Stromsoe. You're never too old to learn something new. We're young with our agency. We're only 29 years in business, and we're always looking to learn something new. And I think when dealing with Mike, you're going to get a master's or a PhD course when you come to these events. I go to a lot of events. You always come out pumped, but the nuggets that you get is mindful. I mean, I can't write them down quick enough as they're flying off. And I truly appreciate it. And it brings a lot of energy, but a lot of great takeaways. And the relationships you meet with the people that attend these events, again, they're at a master level as well. They're already doing it at a high level. They're looking to excel even more. So again, thank you for what you do for our industry. Thank you what you've done for me. And you inspire me. Keep doing it.